This is probably very creepy. You can probably hear me breathing and nothing else. My apologies, but I'm trying to get my stuff done because, of course, it's not working. Because why would it ever work? Nothing ever works. Okay, so and then hopefully does what the fuck it's supposed to do. In the meantime, yo, at Jab 13, it has been a few days. I think the last time I streamed was Saturday night. My apologies. Sunday is my night off. Monday, I went out and then I got home. It was late. I decided to bake cookies. It was a whole thing. Then I passed out. And Tuesday, yesterday, I had something came up last night and I wasn't home. So here I am tonight. Normally, Wednesday is going to be my night off. However, I didn't like the fact that I hadn't streamed since Saturday. So, the whole Tuesday stream that's listed in my schedule. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's what we doing tonight. Because I felt bad that I put the schedule out. I got my nice setup, and now I go MIA for like 4 days. So, I am currently in the process of trying to get my Bluetooth earbuds to be connected to my laptop, but they never want to do that. They'll connect to my phone, but they won't connect to my laptop for whatever reason. And it's not that they won't, they will, but it takes a lot of tries, And I'm not very patient, if you know anything about me at all. I'm very right now type, so please work. And then when it does decide to work, it like deafens me every time. Because it puts it on freaking 100. And I don't even want to play that right now because that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. Because I did a performance tonight of that song, and I was supposed to do it last night, like a rehearsal type thing, but that didn't work out because I was not home. So I will be doing it tonight, just like what's that called? Like an encore performance of it. That's what I'll do. I don't know what that was, but so yeah, what's there to talk about? Not much. I am just living for it. Everything. This has been a good week. A very good week. Well, last week was a good week too until Thursday fucked it all up. So I'm hoping nothing happens between tomorrow and Saturday to mess with the good streak that I have going, because I have a fun weekend planned for Halloween and I'm off on Monday, so I'll do something exciting on Halloween. And this is my first time being here for Halloween, so I'm super excited. And we'll see what mischief I can get into. Now, I will, if you want to hear the encore performance of Desolation, which I performed live earlier tonight, and then we will go from there. I might mess around with some of my stuff. I might mess around with some new stuff. I might work on some material in Acid Studio. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what I'm in the mood to do. And a little preface. I wrote this when I was 12, and it's probably still to this day the deepest shit I ever wrote. I wish I could play this. That'd be so cool. I'm standing alone in a dark void. Everyone left hours ago. Can anyone hear me crying out? Can anyone see me going away? I'm surrounded by people that I know, but it seems they don't know me. It is either that or they don't care. I just wish someone could hear me. I'm falling away from the me I've always known. Hold on as though you can't let go. Just go on, you can hold on to this desolation. Hold on to your frustration. On and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. Broken lives, every reason to yes, you got me off my thing. Hey, what's up? I got a new. I totally lost my place. Thanks, guys. All right, hey, what's up? Welcome. Nah, you're okay. You're okay. No, because I have to listen, because I have my setup is not the best. So it's I have it in my ear, but it's toned down, so that it's not so that I can still hear myself. So it's easy to miss the beat. But yeah, welcome, Lobane64. Hazumamaste, ata desu yo, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you. Welcome. We basically do music and talk about random stuff, and sometimes I play The Secret World, which I put up a new schedule for how my streams are going to be, and my plan is Monday, Thursday, and Saturday will be games, and then typically Tuesday and Friday will be music and chatting, but we'll see. Tonight's Wednesday. Usually I don't stream on Wednesday, but something came up last night and I wasn't home. So Tuesday stream on Wednesday. It's a little late, but we're here and doing great. But yeah, what I was doing a moment ago was I did a performance tonight, and I was basically going to do it here, an encore, because I was supposed to do a rehearsal last night. Well, thank you. I'm very honored that you say that. I'm just me, you know? There's no extras, just me. But thank you, that really means a lot. We basically my streams just a lot of randomness. I will sometimes go on these rants about everything that's wrong in the world, so be prepared for that. Other than that, it's a fun time. It's a fun time. Bringing a little bit of Shinjuku here. And that's what my setup is Shinjuku, Tokyo, Japan. So, and the title of this is Party Like Shinjuku. I use that title a lot on my streams. But yeah, I was just working on... Tonight the plan was I was going to work on some of my music, maybe mess around in Acid Studio, like working on different beats and stuff, share my screen. Tonight is not a gaming night, but tomorrow night will be. So look forward to that. And mostly, I changed my schedule. I used to stream from like 9 to 11, but I changed it to midnight to 2 a.m. just simply due to my job schedule. And if I, come home and I want to cook, it's just, it's too much. It's too much to try to be on stream at 10 p.m. when I don't get home some nights until 9:30. So midnight's easier, but I get that, it's late, but also midnight is when I come alive. So all good things happen after dark. That's where all the excitement is. So welcome to the crazy, darkly cute neon dictatorship that is at Chap 13. I'm standing alone in a dark vortex. Everyone there hours ago. Can anyone hear me crying out? Can anyone see me going away? I'm surrounded by people that I know, but it seems they don't know me. It is either that or they don't care. I just wish someone could help me. I'm falling away from the me I've always known. Hold on as though you can't let go. Just go on, can't hold on to this desolation. Hold on to your frustration. On and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. I'm sitting in a room that is so brand new. Never seen this place before. I see beings go in an open door. Come out and fall through a broken floor. One by one they disappear. The line shortens and I hold back tears. No one knows where the corridor goes. I just cry and die and come back for more. I'm falling away from the me I've always known. Hold on as though you can't let go. Just go on, can't hold on to this desolation. Hold on to your frustration. On and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. Broken lives, every reason to connive. Desolate land, desolate life. Do you know the meaning of anything? I was trapped, but now set free. Take the chance, never back down, and up let me. All good things go away. Don't get caught in the moment and go down without a fight. Stand up, break your chains as everyone you love goes away. Dropped in the stereotypical world, lost in the evils you seek. Everyone wants every single thing they get. I'm falling away from the me I've always known. Hold on as though you can't let go. Just go on, can't hold on to this desolation. Hold on to your frustration. I'm falling away from the me I've always known. Hold on as though you can't let go. Just go on, can't hold on to this desolation. Hold on to your frustration. On and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. On and on and on and on. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's the song that I did tonight. So yeah, it's definitely it's a deeper track, and I did something a little darker musically because it's like October and it's spooky season and Halloween and everything. So I was like, you know what? I'll just pick now to do like my prized song emotion wise, but it's got darker music to it. So I was like, you know what? It's perfect season to do that. But thank you. And I will pull up. Let's see. What was I working on last time? So that was the first song. Basically, that was the first lyrics I ever wrote in my life. And that was the first track that I ever put up online. That's the remixed, remastered version. Like, I covered myself, essentially. Like, I re-recorded it because I'm a lot older now, and I like to think that I've gotten a little bit better over the last 10 years. So, I re-recorded it and everything. But that song in and of itself is the first song I ever wrote. And I was very young when I wrote it. And people, when they hear it, they're like, because I was, when I say I was very young, like most people are shocked to hear how young I was when I wrote that song. I was 12. So I was 12. And when I tell that to people, they're like, no way, that can't be, because the words and whatever. And I'm like, no, I was fucking 12. I was in the 6th grade, sitting alone, because no one ever wanted to sit with me. and I wrote that song. And I like held on to it until I was older. Then when I was 18 and started actually putting my stuff on the internet, that's the first one I recorded and mixed and everything and put up. It is a metaphor for a lot of things. I don't think I even quite realized when I wrote it, because again, I was 12, exactly how deep it was. Like, I knew how I felt, and I knew what I was going through. But it also ended up being something that is timeless, and it's always fitting. It doesn't matter when I'm struggling with whether I'm struggling with depression or hypomania, the lyrics to Desolation still ring true. Like, the chorus, I still very much relate to it. It's just on a different level now than it was when I was 12. But it's still, it's evolved, but it never changes, It's just one of those things. And a lot of the stuff I write, I try to make it timeless like that, to where you can relate to it regardless of what your issue is. Because I have another one, Fukachi, which translates either to, if you use one set of kanji, it means worthless, but if you use another set of kanji, it means unknown. So basically, the whole premise of Fukachi is it starts out, you feel worthless, right? And people make you feel that way. And you let it get you down. But then sometime toward the middle, it's like you begin to question that, and you begin to question what other people's intentions are and what other people's opinions are towards you and why they matter. And then at the end, you take that shit back and you throw it back at them, and you're like, well, I don't give a fuck if you think I'm worthless. I'm me, and look at this. Look how great I can be. Just being me. So that's and it's like, it's unknown to you because you let everybody else tell you what to do. You let everybody else dictate who you are. But that could never be me. So that's what Fukachi's about. And that applies to a lot of situations. For me personally, Hey, thank you. I don't know, I've been around online, like, for years. Maybe that's why I look familiar, I'm not sure. Maybe we've met before, and I don't even know it. I don't know. But that's cool, though. My particular journey when I wrote, yes, I live in Chicago now. I just moved here. But I had visited like 3 times a year for like the past 3 years. So, you definitely might have seen me.
Hirorire wakaranai Kimi to itani wakata yo Dare mo minakata koto gatai Koko de jitsutate iru.
So I'm working on Yeah, you probably did. That's cool. That's really cool though. Awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. And right now, I am doing like a self cover album, which essentially means, with the exception of Desolation, because that is actually on my Existential Decay album. But all out of all my old stuff, like the unreleased stuff, I'm re-recording it, remixing it, remastering it, and releasing it as one compilation. So, including like two things that I already did release, because I'm doing Locked In off of my first album, and I am doing Bound by Society off of my second album, just because they go with the whole theme of Decade in Review. So like the what I want for Decade in Review, those two are the two that I have selected. Because anything else off of King of the New World, I feel is too recent. It's either too recent or doesn't go with the theme. And then anything off of Existential Decay is definitely too recent. So I'm just sticking with unreleased material. And my first album, I'm doing Locked In. I thought about doing another one off of that one, but I'm just going to keep it my 10-track thing that I always do. Like, each of my albums is 10 tracks. It's kind of just a thing that I've. I like the kanji, the Jew kanji, so it's like, because it's just it looks like a plus or a cross or whatever. Like, I just like the idea of like 10 of things. So that's why all my albums are 10 songs. But another fun fact, that this is the first time I'm saying this. This is the first time I'm saying this in public at all. Wait, what I'm about to say has only been in my head, but my actual fourth album, Demon of Shinjuku, is going to break that, and there's going to be 12 tracks on it instead of 10. And the reason there's going to be 12 is because it stands for 12 years. And without going too personal and too deep into that, someone came up with the title without even realizing that they came up with the title for me. I'm just like, that's the title. So in honor of that, for the 12 years, I'm going to make 12 tracks. So each track represents a year. So it's just, I do a lot of a lot of the stuff that I do has a lot of meaning behind it, and I feel like nobody's ever going to care about that stuff, That's the kind of stuff, when people do like the acknowledgments or whatever at in their CD booklet or that kind of thing, or on their website, like at the very back page of their website, the acknowledgments and stuff, like that's where that stuff will go. And I feel like nobody ever reads that shit, but guess what? I read that shit. So, that's my story. And I put a lot of thought into pretty much every aspect of anything that I release. So, it's one of those things. Sure, absolutely. That'd be awesome. And thank you so much. Thank you. I'm working on a lot of new stuff right now. Absolutely. Now I'm going to people always start texting me when I'm streaming too, and I don't know why. And, oh, here it is. Because some of my stuff I have, like, on a separate drive. that I work off of. Because this is a new laptop. Well, it's fairly new. I got it in June. And all my stuff isn't on it because I had another laptop for 8 years. Like, I still have the one that I've had for 8 years, but the hinge is completely broken. So I have like the hard drive thing, like, so that I have all the stuff on it. And a lot of the things that I'm working on just so happen to be on that drive. Alright. Is that the one? Oh, there it is. It was hiding from me. Alright, here we go. And now this is where it gets very, very annoying when I'm working in the studio while live, because I go through a lot of sounds before I decide on which one I want to work with. And, that takes time. So it might get a little annoying. Let's see, I'm going to close out some of these tabs. I have too many things open. Yes, absolutely. Sure. Yes. And I'm going to switch to this. And I think it's working. Alright. So pretty much this is my vocal. I don't know why it's so low. Like, the audio is pretty low. And I've like boosted it. I'm going to boost it to 7.9 and see what that sounds like. But I don't want to boost it too much because then I start getting feedback and I don't want that. See, like, that's getting a little feedback. That's it. At least I can hear it. I don't know if it really is, but I can hear it. Like, that sounds better. Alright, I'm gonna go with that for right now, but...
His laugh is cold and dark.
Honestly, that sounds pretty sweet.
Hirorire wakaranai. Kimi to itani wakata kotogatai.
Let's
Koko
see.
de jitsutate ire. Hirori.
It's difficult for me to like figure out like what exactly I. Let's go with that for now.
Hirorire wakaranai. Kimi to itani wakata yo. Dare mo minakata kotogatai. Koko de jitsutate ire. His laugh is cold.
See, like, I do not like that at all.
Jitsutate ire. His laugh is cold.
Let's see what that one sounds like.
Jitsutate ire. His laugh is cold and dark. I just want it to be something greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose one everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up.
We'll see if that stays. I just got an idea for when I do something else. That's not what I'm working on right now. That'll sound great in Yawasa. Honestly, that might sound okay. Let's see here.
Is to hurt and lose one everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about
Too busy.
life. is to hurt and lose won't everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up.
So, I want to do... up to...
I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause
I want it to go to...
don't care what, 'cause I'm merely...
Because I want it to include... 'cause I'm... but not merely falling up.
Don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. Merely.
Yeah, it should be an abrupt cutoff. It's kind of what I want.
I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up.
There you go. That's the one. I like the way that sounds. And I'm thinking of leaving... I'm just thinking of leaving... that part, just no music, or if I do put music with that line, it's just going to be something melodic.
Merely falling up. 一人でおそらく誰もが必要して心去ってされるどんな後決してなものにしない His life is cold and dark. I just want it to be some.
Let's see what this sounds like.
His life is cold and dark.
It's like I want to make it right there.
His life is cold and dark. I just want it to be something greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose one everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life. I don't care.
I will check the chat in a second, but I do not know how to have the chat up while I have this up, so I will check my stream chat momentarily.
I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. Life is cold and dark. I just want it to be.
Yeah, I kind of messed that up. It's not what I want to do.
Life is cold and dark. I just want it to be something greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is dirt and lose one everything, just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down a bad life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. I'm rising down.
So when it switches over,
Everything, just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down a bad life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up.
and now I'm putting.
I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. Hero today, more at night. Say God today is the only way one can survive.
Okay. So it's gonna be like 3 minutes and 49 seconds long. It's not anywhere near done at all. I just got like some bass added to it. That's literally all I've done. And not even everywhere, just some places I've gotten some bass added to it. So let me see what. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's okay. That's cool. Yeah. I have Instagram, TikTok, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, at jap13.com. Pretty much anything that you can think of, I have, to try to get my stuff out there as much as possible. Maximum exposure, you know? But yeah, have a good night. Oyasumi. Mata chikai. Have a good night. All right. No. See, I don't like these ones. Actually, that... I'm gonna see something. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna hate this, but I just want to try it. Yeah. That fucking sounds like... No. No. I need something more grungy. Sorry, that's the video I was watching. I'm gonna see what that sounds like. Huh? Okay. Okay. Alright, let's see. No. See, my process is like very annoying, as I said. See, that's the issue. I need to take this out of there. But now the entire thing. Select all. Except this. Alright, that should fix it.
His life is cold and dark. I just want it to be his own, greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose one everything, just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life, I don't care what to say, merely falling up. Hiroride usoraku, daremo ga izuyo shite, kokoro sate sareru.
Yeah, like, I like everything I've done so far, but I gotta...
Hirorere wakaranai. Kimi to itani wakata yo. Dare mo minakata koto ga dai. Koko de jitsutate iru. His laugh is cold and dark. I just
Honestly, that is an
want
odd
you.
choice, but I actually like it. Like with the other sounds, I think it could sound good. I'm gonna try this one, and here's how I do that. I like put it down right next to it, and then I mute the other one.
Hirorere wakaranai. Kimi to itani wakata yo. Dare mo minakata koto ga dai. Koko de jitsutate iru. His laugh is cold.
Then I do something
and dark.
entirely wild and listen to them at the same time.
Hirorere wakaranai. Kimi to itani wakata yo. Dare mo minakata koto ga dai. Koko de jitsutate iru.
And now that sounds good.
His laugh is cold.
Sometimes I'll pick a sound that I don't like by itself, but then I'll put it with something else and I like it. Then when I have two sounds that are very similar, like those 26 and 27, same thing.
Hirorere wakaranai. Kimi to itani wakata yo. Dare mo minakata koto ga dai. Koko de jitsutate iru. His laugh is cold. Hirorere wakaranai. Kimi to itani wakata yo. Dare mo minakata koto ga dai. Koko de jitsutate iru. His laugh is cold and dark. I just want Hirorere wakaranai. Kimi to itani wakata yo. Dare mo minakata koto ga dai. Koko de jitsutate iru.
I'm gonna remove 27.
Rising down about life, I don't give up.
That was just a thought, but it don't sound good. Now that sounds like might be a good one. Because the repetition of the sounds kind of goes with the repetition. Let's see. I don't know why I'm supposed to stop it because I gotta listen to it too.
I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm mad. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm
Music
rising
editing
down
is an
about life. I don't
entire.
care what, 'cause I'm
It's a lot.
merely falling up.
It's a lot.
'Cause I'm merely falling. Rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely.
Hey, nah, you gotta hire me. That's only fair.
I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. Cause I'm merely falling up. Irotic day, moving night. Say God today is the only way one can survive.
So for that, it goes. Let's see.
Cause I'm merely falling up. Irotic day, moving night. Say God today is the only way one can. Irotic day, moving night. Irotic day, moving night. Say God today is the only way one can survive. Irotic day, moving night. Say God today is the only way one can survive.
Yeah, I'm the best. I'm the best video editor, sound editor, all that stuff that there is around. And Photoshop. I'm really good at Photoshop. Which reminds me, actually, I Photoshopped something for someone. They wanted like something special, like honoring their grandma, so they gave me like 2 images, and they're like, can you Photoshop these? And I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? And they're like, well, I want this inside of this because that's the tattoo I'm gonna get. And I'm like, all right. And then I Photoshopped it, and they were really happy with the results, and they got the tattoo, and it actually looks really nice. And I'm just like, low key, I'm like, I designed that. Because even though they came up with the 2 images, because it was like their grandma's handwriting and then like, whatever the image was, but I Photoshopped it together, and then that's what they ended up getting. And I feel pretty proud. I feel pretty proud of that.
Today is the only way one can survive.
I want an abrupt cutoff for this one because it's just, it's a strange song like that. It's like kind of, I hate to say this because of reasons, but it's kind of got like that quirky vibe. So I kind of want to why is my foot falling asleep? Okay, just a minute. And like my back's falling asleep. I don't even know how that's possible, but okay. Okay, so that's the sound that I went with, and that's the other sound that I went with. I think. I still have a hate ship, love ship with this song. I never could decide if I liked it or not. To this day.
His life is cold and dark. I just wanted to be something greater than the person that I see.
You still gotta show me like how I can have the chat up and like be doing other stuff at the same time, because I have to keep switching back and forth.
Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down.
See, I like that part.
Don't care what this time. Merely falling up. Life is cold and dark. I just want.
It's the Japanese part that I don't know if I like. And here I am releasing it 10 years later, and I still don't know if I like it. Because when I first wrote this shit, I didn't know if I liked it, so I just filed it away and never did anything with it.
Just to gain some other thing.
I got a lot of songs like that.
Don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm Rising down about life, I don't care what.
I just did that.
Rising down about life, I don't care what. I'm rising down about life, I don't care what. 'Cause I'm nearly falling in love. Hit all the day, moving day. Say God today is the only way one can survive.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to like cut this one off. Like, can't explain what I'm trying to say.
Hit all the day, moving day. Say God today.
Right here.
Is the only way one can survive.
Like, that's how I kind of want it to end. Very simple. So, and if you think that was a lot and that was really complicated, that was just the bass. One instrument. I literally got at least two more and the distortion to do. So, yeah. it takes a lot. A lot of these are easier to go through. I still never told you. I still never told you the meaning of that line in freaking in my song. The one that I was like, it's a double entendre to top all double entendres. And I keep saying that I'm gonna tell you because I can't say it like in public because I don't want anyone to know what it means. I don't want anyone to know what it means. But I keep meaning to tell you and then I forget. But I think once I tell you, I think it's going to be an aha moment. You're going to be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because it's something that's so like, if you're familiar with these two topics at all, you know, like, if you're familiar with, like, Japanese culture and then, like, other stuff, it's one of those things that once you know, you won't ever unknow. Like, one of those things, like, where once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it. So once you know what it means, you won't be able to, like, hear that sentence and not think of that then. I have all these beats to go through. 51. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna see what that sounds like. That's literally the wrong spot, but okay. I'm gonna go with right here. That sounds nice.
His life is cold and dark. I just want it to be his own, greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose one everything, just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about love, I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. 'Cause I'm merely falling up. Hirore de usoraku daremo ga itsuyo shite kokoro sate sareru donna ato keshizute namono ni shinai. His life is cold and just wanted to be something greater than the but don't care what, 'cause I'm
What did I just do? I messed it up.
falling up. Hidori osoraku誰もがいつよして心去ってされるどんな後決してなものにしない His life is cold and dark I just wanted to be something greater than the person that I see The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose on everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life. Don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. Life is cold and dark. I just wanted to be something greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose on everything. Just to gain some other thing.
You know what's weird about this song? I can change the entire vibe just by the way I actually sing it, which is kind of funny. I'll show you what I mean. See, I get distracted way too easily. But okay, what I mean is, so like in the chorus, like in this version that I'm doing, it's more, you know, I wanted a more distorted sound and like deeper, more melodic, and I just wanted a creepier vibe. So like, okay, sorry. 'Cause life is cold and dark. I just wanted to be something greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose one everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. Right? So it's definitely darker, more industrial sounding. The original version, on the other hand, was more of a pop sound. So it was more like, if I can even get that high of a pitch anymore, I doubt I can, but I'm going to try. We're going to try. We're not going to laugh at me, okay? Baby alto. 'Cause life is cold and dark. I just wanted to be something greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose one everything. Just to gain some other thing. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. Laugh at me. I sound very gay. There's a reason why I didn't do that version, okay? Okay. Alright, we got that established. Just kind of like a ego boost to know that I can still do that all these years later. And they said I wouldn't be able to hit that pitch no more. No, like everyone was like, enjoy that while you can still do it. When you get older, you're not going to be able to do that anymore. Hello, at Chap 13. Pleased to meet your acquaintance. But anyway, back to the song that I'm working on. Now, if only I could actually still do Locked In the way that it used to sound. I'm working on it. But I'm so out of practice from doing Locked In anyway, because I took a 4-year hiatus, and then I just started working on new stuff, and I didn't really do much with my old stuff for the longest time, and now I'm using my old stuff in performances and stuff, so I gotta, like, step it up. Here I am, I can't compete with my younger self. Ona sona fuku o kiro no ga suki. Doki doki. Otoko to tsuki ai tai to mou ii. Hajimeru. Meiko ni tsukeru no ga daisuki de. Kami stylu. Kawaii mi taku hoshi to ie ware. Itsumo. Nazanada. What you think? Aido itarado dakadeo. Uso o suita o waru deo. Daki iu. Nemo mirare dekinai no ni hini playaderu yoro neko ni naru. If only it didn't squeak at the end. Why does it squeak? And then it gives me like some fucking hentai anime voice sound. And that's not what it's supposed to sound like. I mean, yeah, but no. Yeah, but no. Kind of like everything I do. But no, that's just, I'm just working on that one. Because if I do it natural now, like how I would do Locked In now would sound more like. Oh no. Well, I'll lose my voice. Ona sona fuku o hiro no ga suki. Doki doki. Otoko to tsuki ai tai to mou ii. Hajimeru. Meiko ni tsukeru no ga daisuki de. Kami stylu. Kawaii mi taku hoshi to ie ware. Itsumo. Nazanara. What you think? Aido itarado dakadeo. Uso o suita o waru deo. Daki iu. Demo mirare dekinai no ni hini playaderu yoru neko ni naru. That's I don't know how different it sounds. Does that sound any different than the way I did the first go round? Does that sound any different? Because my non-musical friends are always like, that don't sound any different. It's like, yes it does. I don't know. I could be just being hard on myself, or I could be hearing a totally different thing than everybody else is hearing. Because I've been known to do that.
Don't get what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. I'm rising down about life.
Wait. And I just got... Okay, the best idea. I know what I'm going to do here. What did I do with it? Right, and then I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna do. Huh? Darn it. Wait. Stop that.
Day, today is the only way one can survive.
I kinda want the music to end at the same time as the vocal track.
Is the only way one can survive.
Or like.
The way one can survive.
That ain't sound good.
One can survive.
I mean, that ain't sound bad.
The way one can survive.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. What's this one? Definitely not that one. So we be seeing. Okay, let's see. This one. See what that sounds like, and then esto. All right. Yeah, I just don't like any of them. Let's see. So yeah, that's what we gonna go with for right now. That's all there is. Cause we're gonna get more music in there. That's like good intro music. Where can I put that? Like, not to put like in the whole thing, but just like intro music, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds good. Let's see. like kicking everything. My apologies. That sounds good. That sounds good. Now let's see what this one sounds like in here, since I don't have anything in there yet.
His life is cold and dark. I just want it to be his own, greater than the
Honestly.
person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and
I don't know why I'm sitting so far back.
just do games on other things. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up.
Okay. Why do I keep hitting that? Done. Okay, let's see.
His life is cold and dark. I just want it to be his own, greater than the person that I see. The only way to
We're
rise
making
above
progress on this thing. Look at that.
everything.
Thought it was gonna be an epic fail of a stream tonight, but I've got a lot accomplished.
I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm nearly falling up. Life is cold and dark. I just want it to be
Wait,
something. Better than the person that I see. The only way to rise
I'm very
above
fidgety tonight.
is to hurt and lose on everything. Just do
I do
games
not
on
know why. Well,
other
I do know
things.
why.
I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up.
Yeah, see, I don't. That sounds
I'm
good.
rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising.
Okay. So now we go into. Whoa, there's a lot of drums. Usually I use these, I use these kind a lot in my music, but these are more like... These are less... They're not the sound that I want for this particular track. Like, none of these are. I don't need any one-shots, percussion. Not for this kind of song. Let me see something.
Hirori de wakaranai Kimi to uta ni wakata yo Dare mo minakata koto ga dai Koko de chitsutate iru His life is cold dark I just want it to be his own His life is cold dark I just want it to be his own Greater than the person that I see His life is cold dark I just want it to be his own Greater than the person that I see The only way to rise above Is to hurt and lose everything Just to gain some other thing I'm rising down about life, I don't care what they say Merely falling up Merely falling up Hirori de usoraku Daremo ga falling up Hirori de usoraku Daremo ga itsuyo shite Kokoro sate sareru Donato kesuzute namono ni shinai His life is cold dark. I just wanted to be something greater than the person that I see. The only way to rise above is
I like the tambourine in it. I think it makes it sound different than like some other stuff.
just to gain some.
We're all experimenting. It's just one big experiment at this point.
I don't care what decide. Merely falling up. Life is cold and dark. I just wanted to. Life is cold and dark. I just wanted to be something greater than. The person that I see. The only way to rise above is to hurt and lose on everything. Just do gain.
Exactly. Agreed.
I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising. I'm rising down about life. I don't. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what. I'm rising down about life. I don't care what, 'cause I'm merely falling up. Hit all the day, when I say God today is the only way one can survive. Hirorire wakara nai Kimi to tani wakata yo Dare mo minakata koto ga dai Koko de chitsutate iru His life is cold dark.
Okay, so I am going to save this here and work on it. Work on it some on Friday, because tomorrow I will be streaming The Secret World most likely. That's kind of my plan, is to stream The Secret World on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, and then I will be doing music and chatting on supposed to be Tuesday and Friday. But this week it's been Wednesday and Friday. But that is my process, and that is how I work on my stuff. All right. That was a good place to stop because I am content with what I've got thus far. If I keep on working on it tonight, I will end up hating it. That is what I did with, what did I do that with? Warped Memory? I don't remember. Was it Warped Memory or was it Konton Musical Chikara? No, it was Konton Musical Chikara because I remember there was this one sound in it that I hated, but I could not figure out. It has so many, like you see how those little, how it goes across, like a new one each time I add a sound. I had like 50 different sounds on Konton Musical Chikara, and there was one that I absolutely hated, but I could not figure out which one it was. And I know it's probably like, well, you're thinking like, why'd you put it in there to begin with if you hated it? Well, that's not how it happened. I was listening to it like with my headphones, editing it in Acid Studio, and it sounded all right. But then when I mixed the track down and set it to like 250 MPS, like ultra CD quality, like high quality audio, and I listened to it back on my phone, I fucking hated it. Because there was a sound that just triggered me. It actually triggered me. I know that sounds insane, but there is a way, like there's sound therapy and there's sound torture. And there is certain sounds that can trigger the human mind and can essentially make you more violent or whatever. So there was a sound in that I just absolutely couldn't stand. And every time I would hear it, it would just make me want to throw things. And I had to go through all 50 of those little bars and figure out muting one at a time. Well, some of them I knew what the sound was, so I didn't have to go through all 50. But I'll say I had to go through about 20 different, like, mixing levels. Muting one at a time. And no, not listening to it in Acid Studio. No, it couldn't be that easy. I had to mix it to CD quality audio, play it back on my phone, see what it sounded like. And I went through, I think it took me 8 times, and then I got to the one that I had muted the one that I wanted removed. And then that's when I removed it, and I was like it was like I was live when I removed the problematic one. I was like, yes, that's what it's been all along. I actually love this. So yeah, that was the only time that has ever happened when I've been like working on something. Usually I'm pretty good at knowing if I like a sound or if I don't like a sound, or if something just doesn't go at all, of course. But this went, or at least I thought it did. And then when it was low quality, or like just the mixing quality. When it was just the mixing quality, radio quality, it was okay. You couldn't detect it. It's when you pumped that up to high quality that you could detect how fucking awful that sound was. And see, I don't use all just instruments. I use like sinal signals and like all different types of weird shit, like to make the sounds that I've got. And it was one of those types of sounds that I didn't like. It was a one shot, I think. There was just like a It didn't sound like that, but I'm meaning like that's an example of like how simple it was. But the fact that I couldn't find where it was made it to where I had to work on that song for 2 weeks. And I actually would have had that track finished in like 6 days. It was very annoying. But I found the one that I hated, deleted it, and got the track out on time. Got the album out on time. And now I'm working on other stuff. So it all worked out in the end. I just was insane every time I heard it for like 14 days. Why am I yawning? I'm not even that tired. It looks like I'm tired, but I'm really not. I promise. Actually, I've been awake since like... I never went back to sleep. So I've been awake since 6 a.m. That's why I look like this. That's why I look so terrible. And the trolls would say, "No, you just always look terrible." I mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay. But I have been up for almost 24 hours. This is the first time I've done this in a while. And this was not intentional. It was not intentional. It just kind of happened. So I've been up for almost 24 hours. I mean, there was a time in my life I could be up for 3 days. Like 3 whole days. And you know how some people will say, "Oh, I've been up for 3 days," but they actually slept like 2 hours per night? When I said I was up for 3 whole days, I was up for 72 plus hours straight. No sleep. Laying down, yes, with my eyes open. Sometimes I didn't even lay down for over 24 hours. I just was going. But see, part of the reason why I didn't sleep is because when I don't sleep, it's like a natural... This sounds so bad and so unhealthy. It's like a natural mood booster for me when I don't sleep, like for a certain amount of time. Like I am good for a certain amount of time if I don't sleep. Same goes if I don't eat. Like it's like a mood booster, right? But then there hits that cutoff, that threshold where it's like it goes the entire opposite direction. And like it makes me want to die. So that's what I mean when I say like I'm trying to balance everything out, because I have like here and here, and I want to get it to like in the middle somewhere. In the middle somewhere. And I think I'm doing pretty good. I don't intend on staying up 4 more hours. I'm going to be up for another hour, but then I'm going to sleep for like 9. So I'll be good. I'll be good. So I will see you tomorrow night at midnight. Morning. I don't know. Just midnight. I'll see you tomorrow at midnight. That's all. That's all. Night, morning, whatever. And follow on all of my social media. It's at Chap13 on everything. Like, download, share, stream, follow, whatever. My music, it is available anywhere where music is sold or like downloadable. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you tomorrow. So until then, stay unique and add Job 13 out. After that, mata.